Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the program for you. Now tonight, what I'm going to do is try to answer a lot of questions that you gentlemen have. A lot of you gentlemen have questions, and because you haven't got the answers to those questions, you haven't gotten closure. You don't understand why the woman left you. You don't understand why you were not good enough for her. You don't get it because you checked off every box. You check off every box. You was a provider, a protector. You put food in her stomach. You clothed her, bought her nice things. You got her nails and toes did, hair did, put her in the car, helped pay some bills. You professed and confessed your undying love and loyalty to the woman. But even though you did all of that, she still left. She wouldn't stay. And you want to know why? You was everything that she needed. You was the man that she needs. But let me teach you something tonight. There is a difference between being the man that she needs and the man that she wants. The man that she needs in a perfect ideal world takes care of her, treats her right, treats her with honor and respect, gives love. In a perfect world. But that's not what she wants. A lot of women prefer to be with toxic men. This is why they are attracted to the bad boys, quote unquote. They love an atmosphere of toxicity. I know there's going to be women who disagree with me, but you cannot deny that majority of women stay in long-term relationships or have a string of failed relationships with men who are abusive, with men who will cuss them out, with men who go in and out of jail, repeat offenders. Because those are the men that a lot of women want. You see, gentlemen, the decent man, he will always try to fix the woman. You cannot fix nobody. See, when you're the man that she needs, you'll go way above what you need to do to try to keep that woman. But let's keep it real. If a woman comes out the projects, if a woman comes out the hood, she will always be hood. She's not going to change that. The majority of women want to stay in the hood. They will tell you all day that they don't want to. But let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. How many women actually leave the hood? There's a small percentage of women who want to change their lives to the point where they don't want to be associated with nothing ghetto. They don't want to have nothing to do with the hood. They won't even go back to the hood unless they have to see families or friends. Or most time family. But that's a very, very small percentage of those type of women. Most women who are raised ghettoish remain ghettoish. Even if these women, let's say, get a job at the hospital or get some kind of certificate qualification that allows them to get a job and have their own apartment and car, they still go back to the hood. They will still go back to the hood clubs. They will still mess with Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, and Jun Jun and all the rest of them boys. They will keep doing that. Why? Because they still have a love for the ghetto, for the hood, for ratchetness. It's imprinted in their psyche. You see this with women who get jobs, nice jobs, and when they go in the club with their girlfriends, they turn up and get ratchet. And you couldn't tell the difference between them and the unemployed hoes that's in the club by their behavior. Because they're ratchet. And the type of men that those women are attracted to are the type of men that's going to break their hearts, get them pregnant, and walk off and leave them alone. See, gentlemen, there is a big difference between being the man that she wants and the man that she needs. One moment, please. This topic, I've been drinking with my homeboys, and we were talking about some things. Had a little female over here, and she was sharing her story. And this is why I want to have this message for you tonight, gentlemen. Because I think what I'm telling you tonight is going to bring a lot of peace of mind to men. It's going to give you some clarity, and it's going to give you some closure to let you know you didn't fail that woman. If you was a decent man and you was the man that she needed, you didn't fail that woman. She failed herself. that's some good scotch. Now let me tell you something about the man that she needs. What is a beta male other than the man that she needs? Because a beta male provider is the man that's going to look out for her and take care of her, right? Make sure that everything she wants, she gets. Everything that she desires is his wish. Why? Because that's the man that she needs. But the man that she wants has a bunch of tattoos, stays in trouble, put the pipe on her. The sex is different. Everything is different because that's the man that she wants. She wants that type of man. You see what happened, like I've already said in a couple of my videos before, if a woman is from the hood, if she's from the ghetto, if she's ratchet, in all her past relationships, she had men that was always troublemakers. If all her ex-boyfriend is the complete opposite of what you are, ambitious, competitive, respectful, nice, driven, if you are completely different from these other guys who don't have no ambition, that's mediocre. When she got with you, she wanted to try something new, something different. You was just a toy. You was just an experiment to that woman. I know it's cold. I know it might hurt you because a lot of men fall in that trap, and I have also fallen in that trap before in my lifetime. But I was the man that she needed. I wasn't the man that she wanted. She wants a man that got swag. And I'm not saying that the way that you carry yourself, your demeanor is wrong. Your demeanor fits perfectly for you, and it also fits perfectly for women who are like-minded, who got ambitions, who don't want to live in these streets and do street whore shit. You're perfect with the way you got your shit, brother. You're good the way that you are, brother. But these bitches that like to run the streets, that like always run around talking about YOLO, always talking about Douce and drinking all these different type of drinks, getting loaded, getting high all the goddamn time, popping pills, sniffing cocaine, letting men run train on them, having sex with strangers they don't even know for the bag or just because they drunk and high. Those are the men that she wants. You can't fix that. You can't fix a woman. I've tried that before. Like I say sometimes, I wasn't always an alpha male, man. I had to transform into an alpha male. And once I transformed into an alpha male from a beta male, my life got simpler. I didn't get every woman, but I got a better selection of women once I became alpha. Once I began to understand these rules. You get what I'm saying? Now you listening to someone that's an ex-gangbanger, an ex-drug dealer, and an ex-pimp. And when I was trying to pimp, and I mean pimping, homie. I ain't talking about men running around saying I'm a pimp because I'm macking up. No. I'm talking about I had a female out there bringing me money for doing business for me, if you get what I'm saying. But that was years ago. I didn't have a lot in my stable. I had one flat back. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and if you don't know what a flat back is, that means hoe. That's pimp talk. And I set all that aside to be a better person. I went to the military. You know, I still had some of them ways about me. I changed. But what I failed at, and don't ever fail this, man. If you're an ex-gangbanger, ex-drug dealer, ex-pimp, don't set them rules aside that you learn in these streets when you deal with these broads, man. You need to keep those things to protect yourself, man, to be able to decipher which woman is right for you. You got to know these principles. It'll help you with your alpha male mentality. But anyway, a beta male ain't nothing more than the man she needs. Now, if you ever notice how the bad boy, the toxic dude, he's really the alpha majority of times. In his world, he's the alpha. And that's the man she wants. She wants that masculine energy. She wants that rough, she wants that rough stuff. But it's only a certain percent of women like that. Unfortunately, a lot of women are following that direction because a lot of the hip hop artists and a lot of the social media influencers are promoting that type of stupidity. Chase the man with the bag, sweetheart. That's all they know. That's all they think about. Just having one of my scotch-induced moments, man, when I meditate. So, gentlemen, the reason why she left you, man, A lot of time when women leave you, they got a backup plan. You know why? Because the backup plan is the man that she wants, not the man that she needs. Sometimes she'll go to that backup plan after she break up with you, but still try to keep you on the side, meaning that she pulls on your heartstrings, meaning that she continuously texts you, meaning that she continuously breadcrumbs you, give you a little bit of text messages to keep you interested. Call you and hang up before you pick up the phone so that you can call her back, but she don't pick up after she just called you, just to keep you interested in her, to keep you chasing and pursuing her, you dig? All that is a game, because she realizes that you are the man that she needs, but you're not the man that she wants. I need you to consider that. Ask yourself, gentlemen, all these women that run game on you, that have their own agendas, ask yourself, is it because you were the man that she wanted, or because you were the man that she needed? Did you help her some kind of way? When a woman try to use you, abuse you, and manipulate you, she sees something in you that she needs, man. And if she get with you while you live in the square life, meaning that you're not in the streets, and there's nothing wrong with being the square. I love being the square because I don't got to worry about police chasing me, no one shooting at me shooting at people for something they did to somebody that I love. That's over with. I love being the square. It's safer. I make more money being the square. But unfortunately, these women have these squares thinking that they're lames. There's a difference between a lame and a square. A lame is just a dude that has no personality, have no considerable resources, have no understanding, don't know how to make women like him because of his personality with his mouthpiece, not just because of what he has. That's a lame. But a square, he knows what he's worth. He knows his value. And he knows he deserves more. But most times squares don't know how to get the woman that they want because they selected the wrong, excuse me. It must be the drink. They are selecting the wrong women because a lot of these lame bitches, a lot of these women who ain't about shit, they're beautiful women. They're fine, got all these curves and shit, and they get taken over and overwhelmed by beauty. Beauty don't mean shit, bro. Beauty is only skin deep, but ugly is to the soul. It's the soul that's gonna keep you in a relationship, not the beauty, because beauty wanes. You get older, you get crow's feet, men too. Men and women both begin to put on weight. Don't look as cute as they did in their 20s when they in their 50s. So maybe I do a video on how to become the man that she wants. I've been thinking about that. And some people been asking me questions about this right here. Gentlemen, a lot of times the women left you because you simply wasn't what she wanted. But you're everything that she needs. And how you know that you are the man that she needs when she tries to hold on to you after a breakup. After she do a U-turn and come back to you after the thing didn't work out with the man that she wanted. Because sometimes a woman just wants sex. It ain't just a man. And he might have been putting it on her real good and you ain't giving her enough sex. It don't matter. Let her keep that hoe. Because eventually she gonna realize that sex ain't gonna make the world turn, you dig? The world doesn't turn. It doesn't turn on sex. It turns on what you learn. Your wisdom, your knowledge and understanding, your lessons that you get, that's how you make your life valuable, man. So I wanted to make this video to let you know, gentlemen. She left you because you wasn't the man that she wanted. And it doesn't mean that you was a bad guy. It just means you had the wrong woman. There is a woman that wants you. There's a woman out here, there's women out here dying to be with men like you. See, they say what the next man won't do, what one man won't do, the next man will. That's a fucking lie because the playing field is not level. The ratio between men and women is this. There's more women to men. Even more quality women than there are quality men. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But there are more women that will do what the last woman won't do. The cleanup woman. There are women who see a man who got things going on because they done went through a whole lot of BS themselves. They want something better. That way you will become the man that she needs and the man that she wants. So you got to understand something, gentlemen. These hood hoes, man, it's generational. If her mama was a hoe running the streets and shit like that, and her daddy was a male hoe running the streets and shit like that, and her sisters like that, her brothers like that, her cousin like that, her grandma like that, man, the apple don't fall far from the tree. That's in her. That's generational. Generational. That's what they call generational curses. And if she ain't ready to fix that, you can tell her to go to therapy all the goddamn time you want. Even if she goes there, it ain't gonna change until there's a change in the spirit and the soul and the mind. She got to get that out of her system. But unfortunately, some of them streets, man, my man. I want to say the other word, the N word, but I'm not. Those streets have their hooks in them so much. So deep the claws go into their souls, man. And these women are broken, so therefore they seek to break up the people because they are broken. They don't understand what it means to be whole. They don't understand what peace is. They got to be around chaos. And whenever you bring peace to them, they're going to bring chaos to feel comfortable. Because for her, love is associated with chaos and destruction and terror. She wants you to feel anxiety. They live for anxiety. Keep going on. But gentlemen, these type of bras ain't for you. You vetting the wrong woman. You vetting them incorrectly. I ain't gonna say you vetted the wrong woman. I'm gonna say that you vetted them in the wrong way. You don't have no standards of what your vetting system is. I'm thinking about doing a video about how to vet these hoes. If it helps the gentlemen out there. And of course this helps women and shit that I'm saying. Because it helps you understand why you keep getting the same type of pookie, ray, nook, and dudes who don't do nothing for you. Why you got 4 or 5 different baby daddies. This why? Because you're choosing the man that you want, not the man that you need. If you was to choose the man that you needed instead of the man that you wanted, you would be happy. You would have peace. You dig? But you're not doing that. Because you're emotional and you're all about pleasures. Women are about emotions and pleasures. You see, women never love you, gentlemen. Women don't love you. They only love how you make them feel. This is why they can say shit in a marriage like, I didn't feel happy. I felt bored. That's why I did what I did. Because they love how you make them feel. So the stratagem, and stratagem is an archaic word for strategy. I love the word stratagem, though I just love how it sounds. Stratagem sounds so player to me. But your strategy or your stratagem has to be something along the lines to give these women something that make them feel good. Now, I ain't gonna show you how, on this video, how to manipulate women like that. But I'm telling you, you gotta be the man that makes her feel something. And if you're dealing with a hood rat, you have to, and I can't stress this enough, if you're gonna be foolish enough to do this shit with a hood rat, if she fine and you want her, like a dumbass, if you want a woman like that, I'll help you. You're gonna always have to start shit in that relationship. Cause when you make her suffer, it makes her love tougher for you. She associates love with suffering. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you the facts, Jack. Real talk. But if you don't believe me, why do women stay in a relationship with men and hit on them? I don't condone, I don't believe in physical abuse like that, domestic abuse. I'm completely against that. But why do women keep going back even when they have opportunities to be free from that man? Even if they go to another town, another city, why they come right back to him? The same reason why a hoe can get away from a pimp and then someone try to do an intervention and say this ain't the lifestyle for you and take them to a whole nother state. That hoe go turn the trick and get on Greyhound and come right back to that pimp. You know why? Because that pimp is the man that she wants. Even though he ain't the man that she needs. You see, a man get in a woman's head and she can see him as both. The man that she wants and the man that she needs. She need this pimp and she need this macking. How is she acting with the macking is what it is. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. You got to know how to play these hoes because they definitely playing you. You got to understand women have agendas when they deal with you. You up there smiling and kiki and grinning these hoes' faces and they loving it up. Because every time, every smile, every laugh that you give this hoe, you giving her validation. And every time that you smile and say you pretty and shit, you letting her know, I can play this fool. If you're dealing with a woman like that who see you as a sucker, who got a bad heart, bad spirit, evil intentions for you, you won't see her coming. Because you so wrapped up in the fact that a pretty girl is smiling at you, that a pretty girl gave you a goddamn number, and a pretty girl done gave you some ass and sucked on you, you think you're in a world of heaven. No, you're not. You just fell in the trap, homie. Now, if you're dealing with a woman with good spirit, good morals, that's a different matter. But I'm going to tell you something that you need to hear. You're going to run into more of these hoes than you will ladies. You can see a lady a mile away, at least I can, when it comes down to how they dress, how they talk, and the conversations. And you should never have to pay for a past relationship. You can't heal a woman. Let me tell you that. You can't heal a woman. You cannot make a woman whole. The only one that can heal a woman is the person that has hurt her. If her mother hurt her, her daddy hurt her and gave her trauma, if her ex-husband hurt her and gave her trauma, if her last boyfriend hurt her and gave her trauma, the only ones that can heal that hurt are those people who have hurt her. That's where she get peace from. If you had a father or a mother that treated you like shit, you didn't know why they didn't want you and stuff, it might hurt you. But if you sat down with your father or mother who did you wrong, depending on what they did, if they actually try to reconcile with you and repented and really wanted to try to get you to love them and love you and give you what you needed, you probably will forgive them. You will heal. It will be a step to healing. See, healing always brings pain. You're not ever going to heal and don't feel no pain. Like when you break your arm and you go to the doctor and they set it right for it to get back and grow where it needs to be and be healed right, you're going to experience pain during the healing process. This is why they prescribe you prescription drugs to take away the pain. So whenever you are hurt, whenever a woman is hurt like that by someone that she trusts and loves, it takes those people to bring that healing. And then sometimes it don't ever happen. So they walk around with trauma. So the only thing they can do is learn how to live with it because they can't live to change it. So I'm hoping I'm helping someone tonight. It wasn't you. You wasn't the man that she wanted. You were just the man that she needed at the time. She was probably taking a vacation away from the lifestyle of ratchetness with all these other thug, I almost said it, with these other thug guys. Wanting to try something new. But her heart, it's like in the Bible, Lot's wife. When God told you to leave Sodom and Gomorrah and said, don't even look back at what it was that you came out. Don't look back at the filth and the debauchery and the sin and the nastiness, the ratchetness is going. Don't even look back. Just keep going. I'm going to destroy these two cities over here. And then Lot's wife in the Bible turned around and looked back and God turned her to a pillar of salt, didn't she? Didn't he do that? You know why she looked back? Because there was still love there. You know why your woman can't get off social media? Because there's still love there. You know why she can't let go of her ex-boyfriends? There's still love there. You know why she can't turn away from consistent validation through on her DMs from other men? Because her love is still there. Her heart is still in that ratchet crap, man. Her heart is still in them streets, man. She for the streets. She for the motherfucking streets. And my heart go out to you, gentlemen. Because a lot of you are decent men. But you're very unaware of what these bitches is doing. I can go on for an hour about this shit, man. I might have should have made it a live stream. I might should have did that. I don't know, gentlemen. But I hope something I said tonight helps you. Bring you some kind of comfort. Because these type of hoes will not give you closure. They're always going to have you wondering what happened. Always going to have you wondering, was it something you did? You didn't do nothing wrong, man. It was always her. If you did everything right, man, you're a decent man, not a perfect man. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have flaws, man. For real, cousin, and she is too. She going to have flaws too. But don't let that hoe tell you that the reason why it didn't work out is because of you. Because they good at putting the blame on you and have you walking around mad at yourself, hating yourself, disappointed in yourself because you didn't understand the game. You didn't understand you were being played. You didn't understand what her agenda was or what her true intention was. You didn't understand what her desires was. And her desires were for other men that was not like you, even lesser men. Some women are so ghetto and so depraved in their mind, so destitute of morals and everything else that they got to go to a lesser man. Because a greater man, his shine will blow her mind and she will melt from the emotions felt by that pimping man, that good man. Church. What else can I say to you, ladies and gentlemen? Keep hope alive, man. There's women out there for you, gentlemen. But be careful on how you vet them. You got to vet the mindset before you get the coochie wet. All right, you can get the coochie. You get it. But if you get attached to that woman, that's on your ass. Don't get attached to a woman that gives it up too quick to you. And make her earn you. Don't you jump through hoops. And always be in control of the cat. What I mean is, don't give her the sex every time she wants it. Make her wait. Keep dangling that little temptation in front of her. Oh, I'm giving you some game right now. I'm a life coach too. And what I do, I got 3 clients right now. Not all of y'all can afford me, I'm sure. Some of you can. And I got a new client right now I'm looking forward to helping right now. And I can't wait to see the transformation from him going from having beta male tendencies to alpha male tendencies and be able to pull these bras the way he wants to. Yeah. I'm trying to help. So if anyone wants to do life coach with me, the fee is high because I charge what I'm worth. If you can't, just keep watching my videos. Maybe you pick something out of that can help you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for tuning in. And thank you for your support. I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. This channel been growing like crazy. I'm not a big channel yet, but it's growing. But also, let me tell you something. Some of you going to have to go in the settings of your phone and enable the YouTube app in order for you to get all notifications of my content. It is not enough to just hit the subscription button, and it is not enough to hit the notification bell. You have to go into your smartphone and hit the settings and then go in there and enable that, and then make sure that you have the notification bell hit and that the subscription thing is hit. You get what I'm saying? So you can get this fresh new type of content from me. Again, thank you for your support. I greatly do appreciate it. Now, and all the people that email me telling me that the things that I say helps them in their relationships, and people in my comments telling me they wish they had a father figure like me. All that stuff touches my heart. Don't ever think that it don't. It do. I appreciate the fact that you want to even take time out your busy day to listen to a person like me. No, I ain't nobody, man. No, I mean, I'm nobody trying to be somebody. I never get the big head, man, because I know where I came from. I came from being homeless before, sleeping on couches in people's houses and shit like that, hustling in these streets trying to get something. So I know. Don't let the smooth flavor of the soup fool you. I've been there. I've been at the very bottom before I got to be who I am today. And all that takes time, young man. It ain't your time yet. You got to keep struggling, keep hustling, and keep building to get there. Some of you are impatient, and you're letting your impatience drag you down to the point where you quit. Don't you quit, and don't you listen to the naysayers. Don't you listen to the motherfuckers that tell you can't do it, or give you a side eye, or laugh at you because you got an idea, because you want to start a business or something. Don't you listen to them. It ain't for them. The vision is yours, and the vision that you have is for you. God gave it to you. Now it's up to you to make it happen. And if God give you a vision, listen, if God give you a vision, he also going to send the tools to you to make that vision come to pass. Don't you ever forget that. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Once again, believe in yourself. And do not settle for no hoe that's below you, below your standards. Get your standards up, homie. Get your standards up. Get some standards of excellence. Get your standards up. Don't let no hoe come around here and drag you down. Don't abandon the principles. Don't abandon your standards for some cat. There's billions of women on this planet, man. Don't throw your life away behind a woman. Don't kill yourself. Don't you commit suicide behind no hoe. Because I knew some people who did that. And I know people doing it now behind a worthless, stinking ass thought. Don't you do that. Don't hurt yourself behind a woman that don't give shit about you. I'm telling you this out of heart and love, bro. I'm not trying to, man, don't. You are more valuable than you even understand. And over time, other people will see that. Now, like I always say, if I said anything that's valid to you, that made sense to you, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. I went to my favorite cigar lounge today. I got about like 10 different cigars here. Can't wait to smoke them. They all acid leaf, Nicaraguan, hand rolled. I smoke the best, I dress the best, and I drink the best. You get what I'm saying? Because I want to strive to be the best. You ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night. And I hope something I said touched the women's heart too. The reason why you are failing in relationships, the reason why you have 30,000 baby daddies, the reason why you keep getting men that beating on you, the reason why you keep getting men that don't love you or appreciate you or treat you like the treasure that you're supposed to be. Because I am a man advocate, but I do want my black women to understand who they are and how good they can be. The reason why you go on this path, because the man you want is not the man you need. You need the man that you need. Get his ass out the friend zone. Because you put all the men that you really should be having in your life in the friend zone. You don't want to fuck with him because he's boring. Now, I'm going to tell you what's boring. When you laid up in that damn hospital bed and the old folks home by yourself. Because women, I don't got my facts with me right now, but I can pull it up on the screen on my live stream. Over 70% of people that's in nursing homes, senior citizens homes, are women by themselves. Is that what you want for yourself? Well, it's time for you to reevaluate yourself. Get your priorities right. And stop pissing on good, decent men. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I feel good about this subject. Ain't nothing like some scotch and a cigar to talk about some shit, man. I hope I helped y'all, man. Real talk. It ain't all about the views for me. I get money regardless. I really hope this connects. That's all I really care about. Because I'm tired of seeing my people, my race, hurting the way it's hurting. I'm so sick of that shit. We're not supposed to be like this. We shouldn't be fighting against each other. This video is not made to bash women. This video is not made. My content is not designed to hurt people or disrespect anybody of any group. I'm not here to hurt. I'm not here to make fun of nobody. I make jokes. But in my heart, it hurts to see where we are today. I didn't grow up like this. I didn't grow up seeing shit like this, the way things are now. And I was in the streets. It's like there's a war between us. And the only one that's gonna save us is us. Ain't no motherfucker gonna save us but us, man. We are the only ones that's gonna save us. But a lot of you motherfuckers don't want to listen to wisdom. Anyway, y'all have a good night, man. Or whatever time this video reaches you, I hope you have a blessed day or a blessed night. Be strong.